Using sound effects can bring your videos to the next level. Whether you're utilizing simple clicks, pops and whooshes, or creating a complete scene sound design, the right SFX can make your video much more engaging. In this video, I'll show you the best places where you can get sound effects for free to be used in all your projects and that won't lead to any copyright claims. If you're still thinking whether using sound effects is worth the time spent, let me quickly show you this video without sound effects. And the same video with SFX turned on. I hope you are now sold on an idea to include SFX in your videos. And by the way, that is the only thing I wanted to sell you in this video. There will be no paid options, no trials to expensive resources, or any other paid BS. All the links will be down in the description and you can use the time codes below to quickly navigate through the video. It's also worth mentioning that as we are dealing with free stuff here, it's very important to be careful with licensing and attribution terms. I'll make sure to include this information about each resource I'm talking about in this video, but it's better to double check so you won't face any copyright issues. My name is Nick and let's get started. So we'll begin with sound libraries where you can search and download an individual SFX. Then we'll move on to SFX packs, next we'll proceed to large sound effect libraries, and we'll finish with some bonus SFX sources, so make sure you stay until the end of the video not to miss that. YouTube SFX library. Well, this may be a bit obvious, but a lot of YouTube creators out there don't know that YouTube library contains not only music, but also sound effects. It includes a bit more than 700 effects and wasn't updated since 2014, but decent effects can be still found here using inbuilt search and categories filter. No attribution is required. Freesound.org is a well-known SFX library where you can get individual sound effects. But as the library is created by many authors, there will be differences in quality and license terms. When performing a search, click Creative Commons 0 to filter out effects that can be used without any attribution for personal and commercial purposes. Another option to select is Attribution. These SFX can also be used commercially, but will require crediting the author. Pixabay is a large stock website and they have a decent free SFX library as well. But as there are many authors contributing, sound effects quality may differ. On the other hand, there's a filter and text system, handy search and preview. All SFX at Pixabay are free for personal and commercial use, with no attribution required. Mixkeep features incredible free sound effects to use in your next video editing project. All sound clips are royalty-free and can be used without attribution in both commercial and personal projects. To use Zapsplat, you need to register an account. Free usage is limited to lower quality MP3 files, and crediting Zapsplat will be required. On top of that, some SFX are unavailable to free members. Although Play and Loop provides a rather small amount of SFX, they are all grouped well and preview is easy to use. The only requirement set by Play and Loop is attribution. You'll have to credit their site should you use these SFX. SoundEffectsPlus.com. Even though the website is full of ads, there's a neat collection of SFX that can be used for both non-commercial and commercial purposes without any attribution. FreeSFX.co.uk offers more than 4,500 individual sound effect files, all fully catalogued that you can search or browse through. Even though variety is nice, only 320 KB per second MP3 files are available for download. All SFX can be used for commercial projects, but crediting freesfx.co.uk is obligatory. Soundgator.com contains around 1200 free sound effects in 12 categories. Search is available as well as preview and an option to download high-quality WAV files. No attribution required, completely free. SoundJ.com. Though this site is certainly stuck in the 90s in terms of design and has no inbuilt search, the catalog is nicely organized and high-quality WAV files are available for instant download. SFX can be used for commercial purposes and no attribution is required. SoundGrade is a paid service, but they offer a hidden free account that you can use to download up to 5 SFX each day. To create a free account, head to registration page, scroll it down and turn off donate $15 per month. Now you can sign up for free and get access to a beautifully designed library. When browsing, don't forget to disable Preview Pro Content option. Now we are moving to Soundpacks. Soundpack is basically a number of SFX put down together in one zip archive, which can be more convenient if you're organizing your own sound effects library compared to gathering individual sound effects. In this category, I would like to start with the free sound effects pack YouTubers use, made by Think Media. That's a pretty small royalty-free pack that is extremely useful for YouTube videos. Collected by YouTubers for YouTubers, it contains sound effects which actually cover most of the basic needs. No attribution is required, but I suggest giving guys the thumbs up for making this incredible sound pack. And maybe hit the like button for this video as well. It really helps me grow this channel and more people will be able to see my videos. And if you want to get more useful content like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, I really appreciate that. At 99sounds.org, scroll down and click on Download more sound libraries. At the moment of creating this video, 99 Sounds provide 38 free sound libraries, all containing high quality and unique SFX. You may use the audio files downloaded from 99 Sounds in any number of personal and commercial projects for yourself or a client, including YouTube videos, music production, podcasts, and more. No attribution or link back to 99 Sounds is required. Although Glitch Machines features only 2 free sound packs, those are truly out of this world. If you're into high-tech sci-fi aesthetics, make sure to grab this for your sound library. As per Glitch Machine's license agreement, you are free to use these sound effects without attribution for all your personal and commercial projects. Music for Video provides a bit more than 2000 SFX compilation for daily filmmaker work in 15 categories. Easy to navigate website, high quality effects, and no attribution. Premium Beat is a resource created by a popular stock footage provider Shutterstock. Even though it is a paid service, Premium Beat offers a great selection of freebies, including SFX. Navigating in a free section feels like a nightmare. To download sound effects, you have to search for a blog post in a freebies section, open it, and locate a download button or link. On the other hand, sound effects are of high quality, can be used for commercial projects, and don't require attribution. Next up, huge SFX libraries. Similar to sound packs, but these libraries include substantially larger amount of sound effects. Sonys.com. This website features loads and loads of SFX from Game Developers Conference, known as GDC. You may think that gaming sound effects is not what you need for your project, and well, that's exactly my thoughts when I first stumbled upon this site. Turns out there are many sound effects in different categories that can be suitable for a lot of different projects. All of the sound effects in this library are royalty-free and commercially usable with no attribution required. A single downside is that you have to download an entire library to see its contents, as there's no preview available. But there's a way around it, which I will be covering in the bonus section of this video. Free-to-use-sounds.com. Libby and Marcel have chosen their 145 royalty-free sound libraries to give away completely for free to other creators. These libraries were recorded all over the world for nearly 7 years. If you are searching for a collection of unique immersive SFX freetoUseSounds.com is the perfect place. You can use these in all your commercial projects and no attribution is required. Blackmagic Fairlight Sound Library. Fairlight Sound Library 1.0 is a royalty-free collection of over 500 professionally recorded sounds that you can use in your projects. Despite the fact that it is intended for use in DaVinci Resolve, you can install the sound library and navigate to Installation folder, which can be selected by user for Windows and is located in User folder /movies/Fairlight Sound Library for Macs. There you will find all the audio files that you can later use in any editing software. Usage is free and requires no attribution. Sound effects bundle at whooshes.com. A whopping 25 GB of ready-to-use sound effects for multimedia projects. You can use these sound effects for commercial and non-commercial projects as many times as you want with no attribution required. The list of included SFX categories can be found at the download page. The only downside is that you will have to download 10 parts of the archive that will take some time. Core free sampler at ProSoundEffects.com. This free sampler from ProSoundEffects includes more than 250 sound effects in 25 different categories. 3 GB of high-quality SFX to use in your projects for free with no attribution required. YouTubers royalty-free SFX. There are 3 categories of free SFX channels out there on YouTube. First are just plain scammers trying to get views, offering you free SFX that they are distributing in violation of license terms. Second are combining sound packs out of SFX available online with licenses allowing redistribution. And the third are creating sound effects themselves. As a general rule here, I recommend using SFX only from reputable channels that were created more than a year ago. Check channel description, video description and comments to learn more about where these SFX come from and whether you need to attribute an author. Here are a couple of sound effects channels from the third category where you can get free SFX from. Everyday Cinematic Sounds is where you can find the highest quality free sound effects recorded in-house with professional-grade microphones. To use sound effects from this channel, you have to credit the channel in the video credits or description. SoundEffectsFactory is an amateur sound design artist from Canada who shares his unique sounds for editors to use in their projects. You can download SFX by visiting links in the description. Attribution is required. Include this phrase in your video description. A SoundEffectsFactory original production made for YouTube. As I learned from the comments, this author from Hadwin channel does not record sounds himself. Instead, SFX are created using Adobe Audition. All SFX at this channel can be downloaded via corresponding Google Drive links and no attribution is required. Let me know in the comments if I have missed some great free SFX sources and I'll make sure to include them in the pinned comment. Now, as a bonus, I want to mention some resources that I couldn't include in any previous category. gamesound.xyz. That's a resource built to simplify searching for individual sound effects in larger audio libraries like sonys.com or 99sounds.com. As it's a collection from other sound effect sources, make sure you read the license file in each folder to check if sound effects you'll use require attribution. vocaldownloads.com. Here's actually a small collection of free-to-use vocal samples for music production, but you may want to use some of these for your videos as sound effects. No attribution required. Adobe Sound Effects Library. Adobe Creative Cloud software includes thousands of uncompressed, royalty-free audio sound effects that you can download from a dedicated web page. Adobe's license terms are by no means crystal clear. From what I have learned from their license page and multiple forum posts, you can use these SFX if you have an active Creative Cloud subscription or are subscribed to at least one Adobe application. And if you do, this huge Adobe library can cover a lot of your sound effects needs. Sampleswap.org. Sampleswap provides around 19,000 samples. In order to download SFX, you'll need to register a free account. Sample swap is made out of sounds contributed by community. Sample swap requires authors only upload original sounds that they are giving up into public domain. This means that SFX can be downloaded for free and used commercially without attribution. However, as SoundSwap states, there is no way to be sure that 100% of the sounds on this site are free and clear from any copyright restrictions. Oh, you still here? Well, thanks for watching this video up until its end. If it was useful, hit that like button and consider subscribing to this channel. And see you in the next videos.